If you're seeing this video, it means you could be one of the 10 lucky persons to access my YouTube automation class, where I will personally walk you through step by step and make sure you are monetized before the end of the training. And if after following my guide you don't get monetized, I will refund you your $50 plus a $5 apology for wasting your precious time. So what are you waiting for? Join my training now for just $50. You've got absolutely nothing to lose. I can only share the secret with the first 10 persons to contact me on WhatsApp, so hurry and secure your spot now. Link is in the description of the video. Hello fam, it's your boy Investor Black and I welcome you to my channel. In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up a profitable YouTube channel from scratch. So the first thing you want to do is obviously pick a niche. Now the niche you're going to be picking should be a high demand niche. A high demand niche is any niche that is having a lot of search in the search engine. So whatever people are searching for, it means that people want to know more about that stuff. So make sure that whatever niche you're doing, you have done your research and found out that there's a lot of demand for those kind of content, right? So that's the first step. Then the second step is to choose a channel name. Now your channel name is what is going to show up when people search for channels relating to whatever they are looking for. So your channel name should also depict your niche. It's not making sense when you're making videos about fish and your channel name is the channel for cars. It doesn't make sense. So whatever your channel name is should depict what your channel is about. The third thing you want to do is create a channel logo. Now I'm going to do that real quick. To do that, you need to go to canva.com. So I'm going to head over to canva.com right now. So to head over to Canva, all you have to do is visit investorblack.com/Canva if you don't already have an account. But if you have an account, it's fine. Just visit Canva and log in. Once you go to Canva, it's going to show you this page right here. So what you want to do when you're on this page is to head over to this place that says create a design. Click on it. Then in this box right here, just type in logo. Select this first one that says logo 500 by 500. Then it's going to show you this blank canvas right here. Now let's assume I'm making a YouTube channel about folk tales, African folk tales. All I'm going to do is make sure that whatever I'm going to be using here depicts that. So when we talk about Africa, we talk about the African map. We talk about trees, we talk about forests, we talk about local settlements and stuff like that. So we could use something like that to actually create our logo. So the first thing I want to do is get the map of Africa because I want this to be really simple, but you get the idea. Making sure that whatever your logo turns out to look like should also depict what your channel is all about. So I'm going to get my images right here and come back. Okay guys, so as you can see, these are the images I came across when I searched for Africa. Okay, as you can see, this one is really looking nice. We also have this I think Swahili shield. This also makes sense, right? So you can scroll through and pick something that resonates well with you. This also makes sense. So for the purpose of this video, I'm gonna just go with this one. I wanted to use the map, but the map is looking too common because anybody would just want to use the map. So I want to do something slightly different, right? So I'm gonna use this one right here. So I'm gonna click on it. I'm gonna right click and copy image. Then I'm gonna go back to my Canva and paste the image I just copied. Yeah, so as you can see, it's already looking nice. The next thing I want to do is add text for my channel name. So I'm going to add folk or tales of Africa. So assuming my channel name is Tales of Africa, this is what I'm going to be using. So you want to choose a font that is going to make sense with this. So I'm going to do that real quick. I'm going to pause this video, and when I'm done with this, I'm going to show you what the end result looks like. Okay guys, so as you can see, this is what the final logo looks like. So the next you want to do is click on share at the top right corner, then click on the button that says download, and it's going to download it. Click on download again, and it's going to download it to your device. Then you can use this for your YouTube. The next thing you want to do is go to step 4, which is to create your channel cover. Now to create a cover, you need the cover template. So what you want to do is head over to Google and search for YouTube cover template. YouTube cover template. Then once you search for that, you're gonna see, go to images, then you're gonna see a bunch of images. What you're looking for is something like this, the one that has this lines or something like this. Basically, it's gonna tell you where you should place your items within the logo. You can also use this one right here, as you can see, recommended YouTube banner size. So I'm gonna go with this one, right? This one right here. So once you go with this one, the next thing I want to do is right click on this and click on copy image. Then what you want to do next is to head over to Canva and go to the main page of Canva. So I'm going to copy canva.com again and open a new tab for Canva. Basically, we want to get the size for a YouTube thumbnail. So just like we did for the logo, we're going to do the same for the thumbnail. So I'm going to click on create a design. Then I'm going to type in YouTube banner. Right, I'm going to type in YouTube banner. As you can see, this is the right size, 2560 by 1440 px. So I'm going to click on that. Then it's going to load up the canvas for the YouTube banner. So once we have our canvas for our YouTube banner, the next thing you want to do is paste that image you copied earlier. Remember, we copied an image from Google, this image right here. So I'm going to go back. I'm going to right click here, then click on paste. Then it's going to paste in the image we just copied. As you can see, the image is loading up. This is not what I wanted. This is not what I wanted. So I'm going to delete this. I'm going to head back to Google and try to copy it again. Copy image. Let's paste this again and see if it's going to still paste something. Okay. So this is what we want. The next thing you want to do is extend this so it fits the screen. You're going to see that it's going to be a perfect fit. This is because this is what the logo should follow. This is the template. Now, what I usually do to make sure that this works out the way I want it is to actually reduce the transparency a little bit so that I'm going to be seeing what I'm doing, right? So the next thing you want to do is start building your logo. So I'm going to go to elements, then I'm going to just get this curved square here. Then I'm going to extend this curved square within the area that is said is the area. Then I'm going to go to this place that says transparency. I'm going to reduce this. So I'm going to increase this other one back because the one I actually wanted to reduce was this one here. So I'm going to change the color to something different so it stands out. So I'm going to change it to white, right, or red, so you know that this is what we are working with. So basically, I want to extend this to make sure that it reaches just within this place that it says desktop, minimum, and mobile. So we want everything you're doing to be within the minimum. We want everything to be focused within the minimum, right? So that is how to go about it. Now that we've gotten this canvas, the next thing I want to do is get the elements from my logo. So I'm going to go to my Tales of Africa logo. I'm going to copy this. So I'm going to right click and I'm going to copy. Then I'm going to go back to this place right here. Then I'm going to paste real quick. I'm going to just do Ctrl V to paste. Then it's going to just paste in the logo we just copied. So I'm going to put it right here. I'm going to increase it a bit. So what I want to do is I want to use this because it looks like an A. So I want to use this to just write Africa. So I'm going to just bring this to the side. Then I'm going to copy this text from Tales of Africa because I like this font. Ctrl C. Then I'm going to go back here. Then I'm going to paste it here. Then as you can see, this is it right here. So I'm going to just type in Africa, just the F from Africa, to make sure that it is being completed by the logo itself. So I'm going to increase this, right? Then once I increase that, I'm going to change it to white. I'm going to change it to white. Let me highlight it so it takes effect. Okay, so I'm going to change it to white. So as you can see, we have Tales by Africa. So we have something like this. So remember, it's Tales of Africa. So I'm going to copy this again. Ctrl C. Then I'm going to go back here and paste it here. Ctrl V. Then I'm going to delete the Africa. Remember, we already have our Africa. So I'm going to just bring this down a bit. Just type Tales of. Okay, then I'm gonna resize this to fit within this area, right? So now that we have our Tales of, I'm gonna change the color of this to something that would contrast really well with this. So what you want to do is make sure that this Africa, Ctrl C, Ctrl V, duplicate this, then go to Effects, then go to this one right here, Holo, then change the color to black. Change the color to black, then just put it over the white to make sure that it has an outline. So that way it won't stand, it will still stand out with the white background, because that's what I plan on doing now. Now once you've done that, go to position, go to layers, then mark everything. Hold your control and just select all the parts aside from the rest, apart from the background and the template. So basically what I'm doing is that I want to, apart from this background and template, I want to centralize this within the template. So as you can see, it's now centralized. Then I'm going to click on this red one here and change the background to white. Okay, that way when I increase the opacity, you're going to see that it's looking something like this. See that it's looking really nice, right? So I'm going to go copy my Africa. I'm going to copy my Africa map. As you can see, I had it at the back, at the background. So let me just go to position, go to layers. Okay, it's selected. So I'm going to do Ctrl C. I'll come back here and paste it, Ctrl V. Okay, once I paste it, you're going to see that it's going to be really big. Ctrl V. It's going to be really big, so I have to resize it a bit, bring it down. So I'm going to just use this as a background for my white. So I'm going to reduce the transparency a little bit more, right? So in situations like this, you could do something else, like put a different background. Let me show you what I mean. So you can get another plain background like this one right here and just increase it to fit the rest of the template, right? Once you do that, you're gonna get something like this. Then you want to just position it under. So I'm going to position this under everything, so everything is still looking good. Then this Africa, I'm going to just use it as a motif. So I'm going to Ctrl C and just paste this randomly around the whole map. So why I'm doing this is because I don't want the logo to be, because there are different displays. So when you're viewing on like a TV, you're going to be seeing much more than just the Tales of Africa. You're going to be seeing this full picture. So that is why I'm making it a little bit more organized. That way, see how something more to look at when you're viewing from a bigger display. So now that we have something like this, if I go back to, if I reduce the opacity of this background, you're gonna see that everything looks good. Okay, this map should not overlap on this. It should just be around it. So once you're done, the next thing you want to do is delete the template. So I'm going to delete the template. Once you delete the template, you're going to be having something like this. Then this other background, you're going to make it something like black, just something that contrasts with the white. That way you're not having the same thing. You can also use another color like yellow. You can use orange, just something that contrasts. Then you can write other text. You can write subscribe to my channel. You can just add other messages, right? So this is basically how to go about it. So I'm not going to dwell on this. I'm going to click on download, and now we have our banner as well. So after downloading your banner, the next thing we want to do is move on to the next step, which is to create a Gmail account. Now this is optional. If you're already watching my video and you are subscribed to my channel, it means you don't need to create a Gmail account. The only people that would need to do this are people that don't already have an Android phone or don't own a Gmail account. So if you don't own that, then you can go ahead and do step 5. But like I said, if you're watching YouTube, it means you already have a Gmail account. So you can go ahead and skip this. So move on to the step 6, which is to create a branded YouTube channel. Now, a lot of us already have a channel as we speak, but that channel is your personal channel, the one that grants you access to YouTube, history, and stuff like that. Now, you don't want to use that channel because that channel has a lot of history, right? And you want to create a brand new channel, a branded channel that you can use to do your search analysis and stuff like that. I'm going to be sharing that subsequently in other videos, what I mean by doing search analysis with your branded channel, right? So to create a branded channel is quite simple. All you have to do is head over to youtube.com. So once you're on youtube.com, at the top right corner, you're going to see your image. Click on your image. Then you're going to see a list of menu. What you want to do is click on the button that says create a channel. As you can see right here, if you click on this create a channel, it's going to take you to the area where you have to create a channel. But now let me shock you. This channel right here now is not a branded channel. I'm going to show you another way to create a branded channel. By the way, if you don't see create a channel, it means that you already have a channel, but still you don't have to use that channel. So for those of you that are seeing create a channel, this is what you have to do. Click on this button, your image, click on switch account. Once you click on switch account, it's going to take you here where you're going to see all your channels. As you can see, I have a bunch of channels from my other YouTube account. The next thing you want to do is click on the button that says view all channels. Once you click on view all channel, it's going to take you to a new page where you're going to be seeing a list of all your channels, which in your case, you will be seeing 0 channels, right? As you can see, it says no channel here. Now you can go ahead and click on this to create a channel for your personal use, but we want to create a branded channel. So click on the one on the left that says create a channel that has a plus sign. Once you click on that, it's going to take you to the branded channel page where you can create your channel. As you can see, they say you can use your brand's name or another name to create a channel, blah, 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 blah. The next you want to do is name your channel. So I'm going to say Tales. I know Tales of Africa is going to obviously be taken. So I'm going to just call it Tales of, that's 04. Let me just say of Africa. So I'm going to just change the spelling of Africa to Africa, something like that, because I obviously know that the Africa itself has been taken by someone else. So let's see if this one is even available, right? So I'm going to click on create. So subsequently, I'm going to be using this for my tutorials, just to show you that this particular channel I'm creating now will be monetized as we move on, just to prove a point to most of you that I can actually get you monetized. So if you're not joining my class yet, you're missing out on a lot. Yay. So as you can see, my channel is created, Tales of Africa. So now after creating your channel, the next thing you want to do is step 7, which is to optimize your channel. Optimizing your channel simply means you adding all the relevant information to make your channel show up where it's supposed to show up. When people search for something that you are doing, your channel is supposed to come up in the search results. And to do that, all you have to do is go to where it says, let's go to more. Let me show you something. So this is where you have to add some information about your channel. As you can see, where it says about, you don't have much information. So the first thing you want to do is click on the button that's your image icon, then click on YouTube Studio, because right now you now have a channel, right? You now have a channel. So I'm going to just cancel this, because we've created our channel but we've not switched. So I'm going to switch to Tales of Africa, right? As you can see, switching to Tales of Africa. So now I'm at Tales of Africa, so there's no need for me to go here and click it anymore, because I'm already at Tales of Africa. So what you want to do is click on customize your channel. Once you click on customize your channel, you'll be asked to add those logo and banner that we created earlier. So what you want to do is click on the button that says continue. Then this first place is where you have to add your banner. So I'm going to click on upload. Then I'm going to add my banner. So as you can see, this is what I mean. This is what is going to be viewable on all devices. This one is going to be viewable on desktop. And when you're watching from a TV, this is what you're going to be seeing. If you're watching from just a desktop, this is what you're going to be seeing. If you're watching from a mobile device, this is what you're going to be seeing. So that is really why I said you should use this one. But if you notice something, there's something wrong. This white is slightly exceeding. So I'm going to just modify that real quick and get back. Okay, so that is fixed. So the next thing you want to do is click on the button that says done. Once you click on done, it's going to use that as your background. So as you can see, it's tiny, but this is what it looks like on mobile, on PC, and on a TV. The next thing you want to do is upload your logo. So I'm going to do that real quick. Yeah, so as you can see, I now have my background, my banner, and my logo, right? The next thing you want to do is scroll down to the bottom where it says your name. Remember, our name is okay. At this button where it says Tales of Africa, I don't want this extension they added for me, so I'm going to just leave the Tales of Africa and see if it's available. As you can see, it's available. It's really important to do this so that you are the one that owns your channel, because you don't want your channel handle to be too technical. You want it to be as short as possible so that anybody can remember it. So that's why I had to edit it and remove the extension. So now that you've done that, at this bottom, you're going to create a description for your channel. Now, it's easy to do that. All you have to do is head over to ChatGPT and tell ChatGPT what your channel is all about and ask ChatGPT to generate a description, an SEO optimized description. So I'm going to do that real quick. So I told ChatGPT I just created a Faceless YouTube channel about African folk tales. The channel's name is Tales of Africa. Generate an SEO optimized channel description. It should be very concise and welcoming. So I'm going to click on enter. Then you're going to see that it's going to generate my channel description. So as you can see, welcome to Tales of Africa, your go-to destination for captivating African folk tales. This is a keyword. Dive into a world of rich tradition, vibrant culture, timeless stories passed down through generations. Join us as we bring this. This is excellent. So I'm going to copy this. Then I'm going to go to my YouTube channel I just created, channel customization, and I'm going to paste this right here, right? Now once you've done that, the next thing you want to do is add some links. If you have your social media platforms like your Facebook, your Twitter, Instagram, all you have to do is just click on add link and add the name. You can just say Facebook here and paste the URL, add another one, and so on and so forth. For this, I'm not going to be adding anyone because I don't want to make this video longer than it should, right? The next thing you want to do is add in your email address. Your email address is very important so that when brands want to reach out to you for a sponsored ad or something like that, they will have your email to reach out to you through, right? Now the next thing you want to do is add a watermark. Now this watermark is going to be showing as an overlay over your video as they watch it. Now as a complete beginner, what I recommend you do is look for a button that says subscribe, right? So I'm going to go to Google and search for subscribe button. Yeah, so as you can see, we have a lot of subscribe buttons. So you want something that is really bold, very bold, because you don't want it to be, because it's going to be too small because it's just an icon. So you need something that will actually stand out, like something like this, or something like a bell icon, or basically a big red button that says subscribe. So this one is looking okay for me. So I'm going to just save this one right here. So next you want to do is click on upload and locate that image you just downloaded. So I'm going to do that real quick. So as you can see, this is the image right here. So I'm going to click on done. And you're going to see that the image is now showing at the bottom right of your display. So as people are watching, when they see subs, it's just like a constant reminder for them to subscribe to your channel. This is very useful because it's going to increase your subscriber count by a lot. So now that we've done this all, the next thing you want to do is click on the button that says publish at the top right corner. Once you click on publish, your channel is going to have all the things you've added. As you can see right now, it's showing T here, but after publishing, it's going to change from T to this image right here. So that's basically the first part of optimizing your channel. The second part of optimizing your channel is going to the settings area to add some other information about your channel. So I'm going to go to settings at the bottom. Once you head over to settings, you're going to see where you can add more information about your channel. Under the place that says channel, you're going to see where you can select your country of residence. So at this point, just choose your country where you reside in, right? Don't change it to US or any place because you want to. This doesn't really change much about your optimization. So just choose your country. So I'm going to choose Nigeria because I'm living in Nigeria currently. So I'm going to go to N, Nigeria. Then the next you want to do is add some keywords, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head back to ChatGPT and ask ChatGPT to help me generate keywords. So I'll say generate 12, because I don't want too much keywords because you don't want to confuse the algorithm with too many keywords. So I'm going to just say 12 keywords. 12 keywords is fine. Generate 12 keywords that can be used to optimize my channel for search discovery. See what I did there? So I'm going to click enter and it's going to just bring up 12 related keywords. So I'm going to allow that to load real quick. So as you can see, it has done that for me. African folk tales, African storytelling, etc. But I want this to be comma separated. So I'll be like comma separated. Okay. So the reason I say comma separated is so that I can easily copy it and just paste it there. So I'm going to copy this, Control C. Then I'm going to head back to my channel and paste it in here. Boom. So as you can see, I now have my tags, my keywords. So the next you want to do is click on save, then go back to settings to continue the settings. So I'm going to go back to settings. go to channel, then go to the bottom, go to advanced, right? So you want to check some things. I want to review settings for every video. So this is where they ask you if your channel is made for kids. Just say no, this channel is not made for kids, right? You don't want them to categorize your channel as Coco Melon, if you understand. So I'm going to click on save. Right now, that leads us to the next step. So we've optimized our channel. The next thing you want to do is remove channel restrictions. Very, very important. So to do that is quite simple. All you have to do is head over to this place right here, go to settings, go to channel, then at the last tab where it says feature eligibility, go here. As you can see, you'll be restricted. You only enable standard features. Where they say videos over 15 minutes, you're eligible, but you've not activated these two. So that's the restrictions I was talking about. So to do that, all you have to do is come here, click on the button and verify your phone number. So you're going to add your phone number. I've done that many times, so they won't let me use my current phone number for this, and I don't have a spare phone number to use for the purpose of this. But let me just click on verify to show you what it's going to look like on the next page, right? So it's going to take you to this page right here, and they're going to ask you to put in your phone number, and they're going to send like an OTP to that phone number. As you can see, how should we deliver the verification code? Text me the verification code. So you're going to choose your country, put your number, click on next. They're going to send you a code to your phone. Then you just put in the code that they sent you, and boom, you've removed that particular restriction. The next restriction on our list is the advanced feature, increased daily video upload. So as a complete beginner, you can only upload a few videos per day, but you want to remove this restriction as well. So click on the button, on the arrow button, and as you can see, for you to remove this, you have to verify your video, you have to have a valid ID, need channel history. Now, the easiest way to do this is just leave it like that. It will enable itself. Just keep posting videos consistently, and boom, this part is going to be sorted out. It's going to sort itself, right? Because you don't want to go through the stress of trying to submit your IDs and stuff like that. Just leave it like that. So that's basically it for this video. So we've gone through the steps, picked a niche, choose a channel name, created a channel logo, created a channel cover, created a Gmail account if you don't have one, created a branded YouTube channel, which is our Tales of Africa, then optimized our channel. Then now we have removed all the restrictions our channel had. So right now your channel is good to go. So now that our channel is good to go, there's other settings you can go ahead and tweak. But for now, as a complete beginner, I wouldn't advise you do that. Maybe subsequently, if you're in my class, you're going to get the information you require. So that's basically it for this one, guys. I hope this video has been helpful. Like I said, I'm going to leave the link to my course in the description of this video. That course is just for 10 persons because I don't want to teach a crowd. I don't want that secret to be too rampant, right? So I need just 10 persons that are serious about YouTube. You want to be monetized between now and February next year, then this is for you. I guarantee you that if you follow what I'm going to be sharing in that class, you're going to get monetized before February. If you don't get monetized, I'm going to refund you your $50 plus an extra $5, right? So that's basically my own promise to you. I'm going to do my part to make sure you get monetized. All you have to do is click in the link in the description to chat me up on WhatsApp. So I'm going to share the payment details where you're going to make the payment of $50. Then you're going to start your training right away. Have a nice day, guys, and I love you. Bye.